6,000 for this? Brand new?
Yeah, it's a 6.
Everyone here has guns. So that will mean the end of my channel, basically.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Ride the Bean. It's been a while since I posted now. Maybe you already know why if you saw the shorts that I posted. Today I have some annoying news. I was supposed to release a video today, but it was on my MacBook. And this morning my MacBook got stolen from right next to me while I was sleeping. I'm in a hostel in Rome right now. The Rome Experience hostel, and the guy sleeping in that bed woke up early and he just took my Mac. So unfortunately I don't know if I'll be able to make videos in the coming weeks and months until I get a new computer. And he also stole my hard drives, so my footage from it, yeah, I don't know exactly which footage, but a lot of footage has been stolen. So, I'm sorry, but today there won't be a video. My laptop got stolen here in Rome at this hostel. Or this hostel, but in a different location. They have 2 locations. And so I have not been able to make any videos or do anything, basically. So in this episode I figured I would just, basically tell you what happened, what I've been dealing with, and how I've tried to solve this little issue, this little mishap. So what happened was I was sleeping in the hostel, and in the hostel one of the guys who were staying there was a refugee from Morocco. He came to Italy a couple of days before this happened. And he has no documents, no papers, no nothing. And so he was sleeping on the streets. And this one guy felt sorry for him and offered him some money, and gave him some money, bought some clothes for him, and bought a few nights in the hostel so that he could have a shower and a bed to sleep in and everything. Very kind, very, very kind. But then suddenly he disappeared. We didn't know where he was or anything about him, and then he reappeared the day this happened, and it turned out he had been taken in by the police, but since he had no documents they just released him again. And that night we were eating dinner. There was a French guy in the hostel who were cooking pasta for us, and we were a group of people who had dinner together, and this guy included. He seemed like a very nice guy, very friendly and a bit shy. But then at night we went to bed. And I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning. And apparently at 5 o'clock this person had left the building. And the first thing I saw was the evening before I had put the table right next to my bed because I was doing something on the computer. So I was like, I had my computer here and I was just finishing something, and then I closed the screen and I went to bed. So the computer was right here, just 30-40 centimeters from my head. And when I woke up, the first thing I saw was that my computer was not on the table, and so I panicked. I jumped up and just started yelling like, fuck, 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 where is it, where is it? And then I saw that the only bed that was empty was his. And I realized right away what had happened. And so I went on my phone to see if it had been pinged somewhere. And I found it on the Find My app on the iPhone. And I could see that it was about 30 minutes away in a different neighborhood. So I jumped straight on the bike and I went there. And I was there about 20 or 30 minutes after it had pinged.
So this was not the day I planned in Rome. My computer got stolen this morning, and so now I am out looking for it. I've found where it is. My the GPS tracked it to an apartment. I called the police. The police came. They said they can't do anything. Go to the police station and file a report. This is so annoying. All my work, all my footage, everything is gone now. So this is where my computer is. Or it was here at 8 o'clock in the morning. Now it's 10:46. But I've been here for 2 hours. And I came here half an hour after 8 o'clock. So this is where my computer is. As you can see, it is in this building. It's 7:59 it was here. I was here at 8:30. And I stayed here for 2 hours. And it didn't move. And then I went to the police. And they sent me to another police station. And then that police station sent me to another police station. But now I have to go all the way to the damn city police station. The downtown police station.
And so I saw exactly which building it was. I saw where in the building it was, but I didn't see which floor. And this was an apartment building with 5 or 6 floors and like 5, 6 apartments in each floor. It was quite a lot of apartments. So I called the police. Well, first I stopped 2 police officers who were walking the streets right outside, and I asked them for help. They said, no, we don't know what to do. We can't help you with anything. You have to call 112, which is the carabinieri, one of the type of police here in Italy. And so I did that, and the police showed up 15 minutes later. A police car with 3 police officers. And when they walked out of the car, they were just shaking their heads. And the first thing they said was, no, we can't help you. We can't knock on the doors because we don't know which apartment it is, so we can't do anything. And I'm like, what the hell? We know that it's here. All you have to do is just knock on the door. I know the face of the guy. If I see him, I know which apartment it is. So at least let's try. But they said no. They didn't want to. This was the most dangerous neighborhood in Italy, they said. And so it was too risky to knock on the doors. They were afraid of doing anything there, apparently. Really frustrating. This is the police. And they told me to go to the Carabinieri station and report it. And what the hell can I do? A tourist alone in the country, I can't start knocking on doors. First I need to get into the building, and then, yeah. And so I just went to the station to report it. But at the station, they said, no, well, we can't help you. We don't want to take your statement or file the report. You have to do that at the police station over there. And I'm like, okay, well, sure. So I went to the other police station, and they said the same thing. No, we can't help you. We don't. There was nothing there, nothing going on. There were no people in the buildings, neither of them. But they said, no, we can't help you. This guy was just sitting on the phone, just doing nothing. And they said, no, I can't help you. Really frustrating again. And he said, well, you have to go to another police station.
Now I got help from one of the guys at the hostel. He's gonna come with me to the police station. That's nice. This was not how I wanted to spend the day in Rome. Going from police station to police station and being freaked out of my mind that I lost my computer and all my work. Damn it. That's a cool bike though.
I like
Benelli.
Yamaha.
Yeah, it's cool.
But it's expensive.
Well,
100cc.
how much? It's 700 or 689, I think. What about that?
This is 500 cc.
Is expensive?
What?
Was this expensive?
No, it's not expensive. It's 6,000.
6,000 for this? Brand new?
Yes, it's 6,000.
Huh.
But this is limited edition. I think 7,000 because I pay for another man.
I see.
Second payment, not the first.
Mm.
I pay just 5,000.
That's pretty good. That's a nice bike.
It's good and everything is cheaper. The piece very cheaper.
Alright, so again, the police said, no, we can't help you. It's too busy. You have to come back later. The police is just completely useless. So now we are going to the place again where my computer has been localized, so the same place. And he's gonna help me ring some doorbells and just ask around, because we know who took it. We know the person. Yesterday. Huh?
I have BMW F800L.
You have one? That's amazing.
Yeah, it's very nice. But here, if you buy BMW, somebody can call it. You buy this GPS,
Yeah.
how much the price?
500.
I need one like that.
So now we're back at the location, almost. Let's see if we manage to figure anything out now. I really hope so. This is my whole life in this computer. I feel so stupid for just leaving it on the table next to me. I've learned my lesson now. I'm never doing this again. I'm never trusting anyone again when I'm staying in hostels. Oh.
Place from all the bad people
Yeah,
in Roma.
this is one of the worst districts, no?
This building.
This building. Yeah. He when he saw exactly where it was, he got a bit afraid. He didn't want to go knocking on the doors here because everyone here has guns, and so that's not so pleasant. It looks like I will not be able to get my computer back. So that will mean the end of my channel, basically. At least the end of my channel for now, until I can get my computer back. I don't have anywhere to transfer my footage either, from the memory cards and the cameras. So this is an issue. What am I doing now? What am I gonna do? Now I have to go back to the police station again. Maybe they can help me now. It's been a while since I was there.
And I went to, so I jumped on the bike again, went to another police station, and there they said, nah, we can't help you either. You have to come back tomorrow. We're too busy. There were no people there. And they didn't even want to open the doors. I was yelling at someone through the window of the police station. And then they said, you have to come back tomorrow. And then I walked up the street and I found two police officers in the streets. And so I asked them again. And they directed me to another police station again. And finally there was one person who were willing to take my report. And so I filled out a paper. He asked me 2 questions, and then that was it. He said, well, that's all we can do. Now you can go. No help, no nothing, no anything. I got a copy of the report so I can give to my insurance company, but that's it. No help, no nothing. They're not even interested in trying. And so, yeah, that was basically it. I had no chance of getting it back. I can still see where it is on my computer, but nobody can help me, and the police doesn't want to help, and yeah, I'm not in a position where I can actually go in the buildings there and start knocking on doors and, and beating people up to get a laptop back. So that's the story of what happened. And because of this, I was not able to release the videos that I had made, because I had spent a week making videos to publish. I had made the first 4 videos of season 2 of Ride the Beam, leaving France and going to Italy and everything. And I was about to post those videos that day when it happened. But this guy stole my laptop and my hard drive with the videos on it, and some of my footage. And so I lost all of it. The computer is one thing, the money is really expensive, but luckily I have insurance that covers at least parts of it. I don't get the whole thing back on the insurance, unfortunately, but at least I get parts of it back. But the data and the work, that's what really sucks. But that's a part of traveling, I guess. So there's not really anything I can do about it. So my only option then, I could just keep traveling and filming, but then I would have to buy 100 memory cards, because I don't have any way to transfer footage from my cameras to my hard drive without a computer. And so I decided that my only option is to get a new laptop.
So I have found a temporary solution, or kind of a solution. This hostel that I first came to in Rome, that sent me to another hostel, they have some space to keep my stuff and my bike safe for 2 days. So now my plan is actually to fly back to Norway. So now I've parked my bike here and stored my stuff in there, because plans change, and after talking to my insurance and figuring a bunch of stuff out, it seems for me the only way that I'll be able to actually continue traveling now is get out of here, is to fly back to Norway to buy a new Mac. It's gonna put me in debt, but hopefully the insurance helps me out a bit when everything gets sorted out. And then come back here after the weekend and reorganize myself. That's my plan for now. This turned out to be a very different day than I wanted it to be. I guess this is part of traveling. So, okay, let's go to Norway then, again. Now it's 6:20 in the morning, and I'm on my way to the airport and to fly back to Norway to get a new computer. This was not part of my plan, but hey, I guess this is adventure, eh? Huh? So I flew back to Norway for 2 days, bought the laptop, and then flew back here to Rome today. And then tomorrow I am leaving the city. So here in Rome I was planning on exploring the city, visiting a bunch of coffee shops, doing a history tour and everything. But all of that just went out the window, and I've just been running around from police station to police station and trying to figure this thing out. So my visit to Rome did not go as planned, but it's part of traveling, and there's not really anything I can do. It's an experience, like so many other things that has happened to me on this journey. It sucks right now, but it's gonna be funny in a year, I think. But now, finally,
I managed to get back to Norway and get my computer. Unfortunately, this means that my trip, the total time that I can afford to travel, will be cut significantly. So this trip will be cut short because of this thing, unfortunately. But that's it is what it is. But I'm trying to look at the positive in each situation. So this was a lesson for me. Usually, I've been traveling around the world for many years. I've stayed in probably hundreds of different hostels around the world. And I'm usually very careful. I pay attention and I keep an eye on my things, and I'm careful. In this one instance, it was like the whole situation. This guy was so cool. We had dinner together. It was so chill. We were only a few people in the room, and all of us got along. And it was just like a lapse in judgment. I just closed my computer and I didn't think about it. It was right next to my head. And so, yeah, you can call that naive and stupid. But at some point, it's just the statistics. At some point, you're going to forget something. And that's what happened to me this day. I feel stupid, I feel like an idiot, but what can I do? And so I learned that I need to be even more careful. And because of this, yeah, it sucked. And it became really expensive, buying plane tickets to Norway, a new laptop, all of this. But the good thing is that I got to see my family again. So that's a positive, I guess. My mom and my uncle and my aunt, we had dinner together. And more interesting to some of you guys, I guess, I also got to see Marion again. So we went for a little walk in the woods and had a little chat. Well, since I'm in Norway anyway, I got to catch up with family and friends. And today is a beautiful spring day here.
It's amazing, yes, finally. It's been 6 months of darkness and winter.
Yeah?
And now we have this, but it might not last. Yesterday again it was snowing.
Yeah, I figured we could hear a little bit about your time here. How has Norway been for you? It's been 6 months now.
Yeah, almost 6 months. That was a long winter.
Yeah?
That was really dark. I love it, but it's nice that it's finally ending. And now I see the country coming to life. And since then, I learned Norwegian a bit more. When I arrived, I didn't understand anything at all. And now I understand everything that's said around me.
So you can have conversations and
Yes,
everything?
I can have basic conversations. My pronunciation is not perfect. That takes a long time. But I can understand what people say, so I feel more at home. I can read, I can watch the TV, and all of this is very easy now.
Yeah?
So I learned that mostly with my colleagues. So I speak Norwegian with all my colleagues. I still have the same job. That's fine. And yeah, I have a...
Do you like it here?
Yeah, I love it here.
How has your time in Norway been?
Yeah, I love that. I love my new job. I love my colleagues. I love speaking Norwegian every day. And I love that you can go in the forest anytime you want. It's so close to your home. It's so peaceful and beautiful. And I tried some skiing in winter.
How's that?
That was hard. I didn't ski since I was a kid, so I spend most time on the floor than on the skis. But now I think I got better after a few lessons. I think you need to ski when you live here because not everything is accessible without it. So
now you've been here for 3 seasons. You came in summer,
Yes.
and then you had winter, and now you have spring.
yeah.
So what? Well, actually 4 seasons.
Yeah, no. When I arrived, like it was the start of autumn, so everything was turning really red and yellow. And then the darkness started. It was really beautiful with all the snow. But then it gets a bit long after some month. -20 and now it's coming to life and I'm excited to see what the Norwegian spring is like. Yeah, this lake was completely frozen last time I came. Now it's melting. And it's good to see some colors again. It's good to see some green and yeah.
Yeah.
That's been a long time.
So what else have you been up to since you came here? Like, what have you been spending your time with?
In my free time, so I've worked a lot. I'm saving for a license, a driving license. a motorcycle license, many licenses I need. So I work a lot and I try to get used to Norwegian culture, so the language and meeting people and things like this. But I also got a few new hobbies that take me time.
Yeah.
So I have a good video making coach. And
Yeah, you've been trying to learn how to edit videos.
yeah, so now it's about 5 months ago, I think I edited my first video that was like 1 minute. And since I realized I really like it, I really like the process of filming, editing, and everything.
Yeah.
And so I started making my own videos for practice, and then we have now the channel.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen that yet, we have a coffee channel. So Ride the Coffee Bean is my new channel, and we figured out that well, since Marion also likes to edit and
Coffee?
try to film and be creative, you're really good creatively, like you're
Yes.
good at drawing
Yeah.
and stuff like that from before.
Yeah.
So this is just a new creative process. I guess, for
Exactly,
you.
that's why I enjoy it so much.
So we figured we would try to run the coffee channel together.
Yeah, and it's been really exciting, very interesting to learn. I've
Yeah.
learned how to use some quite difficult editing programs,
Yeah.
more professional editing, some new cameras and writing script, etc. So I'm not in a lot of the videos so far because he's the coffee star, but I'm behind a lot of the editing and the filming
Yeah,
on
so-
this channel. So that took some time.
Yeah, about half of the videos or so on
Yeah.
on the coffee channel you edited.
Yeah, because now we're not together physically, but later
Yeah.
we will be both. Yeah.
So we figured for this channel, it's gonna be for the coffee channel, we're gonna still be traveling separately here and
Yeah.
there, and then at some point we're gonna meet up at different places around the world.
Yeah.
And then we make videos separately when we're separate, and we make them together when we're together
Exactly.
for the same channel.
Yeah.
But then you get to follow both of our sort of coffee travels
Yeah.
journey. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but we're gonna try it out and see how that that goes.
Yeah. So I've been doing a lot of I'll say that. Yeah, well, I've been working a lot for this channel, let's say. There's many things to do around it beyond the simple video making, and that's been very interesting to learn how to do this. So yeah, I think I found a new passion now with this.
Well, that's
really.
So what else have you been doing here in Norway? What have been your impression of living in this country for 6 months now? Or yeah, I guess
Yeah.
it's more than 7 months.
Yeah.
8 months, yeah.
Trondheim is a small town, so I like this. It's quiet, you have some nice coffee shops, you have the nature. It feels a bit like a village when you get to know the people in the coffee shops and you get to know a few people. Then you feel at home. And Norwegians are really kind, of course.
you like Norwegians?
Yeah, well, of course, some people could say that they're a bit colder, they don't show their emotions, but I like this. I'm also more like an introvert, so I like this kind of people. So here I feel at home, and yes, that's yeah. No, for me, being in Norway, it's about finally being in peace. I just want a simple life, just go in nature and do my creative hobbies and go to coffee shops, and that's all I want. No, it's not true. I also want to travel, but yeah, I miss traveling a little bit now. It's true.
Yeah.
Because another thing about Norway, okay, maybe some less positive feedback, is that it's not Norway's fault. There's so much mountains and fjords that it's hard to travel. So I've been stuck in Trondheim the whole time. Trondheim is wonderful, but it's true I'm missing other places. One day we went to Oslo, but because of all these mountains and these fjords, then it's really hard to just go somewhere else because it takes hours and hours of train, or you just have to take the plane to go to another Norwegian city. A lot of Norwegians take the plane.
Yeah.
Or if you had 12 hours in front of you, then you can take the train, but it's not always the case. So I'm missing you place. I think it's not
You
terrible.
feel a bit
but,
isolated? A little
I
bit?
need some holidays just for change. Here is wonderful, but of course I need to travel. Yeah, I feel a bit isolated in a cozy way because it's peaceful.
Yeah.
Like I was stuck in a big city before and I hated this, so now it's perfect for me. It's what I wanted all along.
Well, that's good.
But looking forward to some more travels.
Yeah, you have some trips planned, I guess,
have.
coming up now.
For this summer, yes, I have a few things.
That's gonna be nice. Well, yeah. Well,
So that's basically it. I've been living a simple life,
Well, that's
learning
good.
new hobbies and getting to know the country. So
Yeah, as long as you enjoy it, that's
yeah,
great, I
yeah,
guess.
it's good now.
So yeah, this was just a very short, quick, quick return for 1 day to Norway. But well, yeah,
Yeah,
I got to see you again. That was nice.
you got to
And,
catch up. Yeah,
I got a new laptop.
a better laptop.
Well, it's almost 3 years newer, so yeah, it's faster, I guess,
Yeah.
better that
You-
way,
Yeah.
but still expensive. So this, unfortunately, this little mishap is going to cost me some time on the road, because the money I spend on this computer now means I can't travel for that money. So
Yeah.
it's going to cut down my trip significantly, unfortunately. But I want to keep making videos, so I didn't really have much of a choice.
You have to keep going forward. That happens when you travel.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, when you travel, you're vulnerable. Things like this can happen, like
Shit happens.
accidents
Yeah.
or this, and then you have to change your plan, and maybe some new interesting things happen because of this. You don't know.
That's the thing, you never know.
Maybe you meet some people you would not have met otherwise.
That's very likely. Yes.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
So at least something good came out of all this. Gotta look at the positive in each situation. There's always something to learn, or some positive angle you can look at any situation from. At least that's what I try to do. Nobody got hurt. I didn't injure myself or anything. This was just stupidity and lost money and work. So now I need to remake all of these videos that I had made. So unfortunately it's going to take some time because I'm traveling and I don't have too much time in each place. So it's really difficult to keep up with the posting 2 videos a week when I only stay 1 or 2 nights in a place with electricity, because I need electricity to edit my videos. But I'm going to try my best to edit as fast as possible, and so I can get back to posting 2 videos a week at least. I'm really impressed by people like Itchy Boots, who keep posting 3 videos a week. I don't know how she does it. Well, I do know how she does it. She stays in a place with electricity every night, so she's able to actually work every night. And she usually stops at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and so she has the afternoon. For me, I'm stupid, and I don't usually find camp until 6, 7, 8 o'clock, and then I just go straight to bed, and I get up and I leave again. And so for me, it's been really difficult to edit on the go. But because of this now, I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna do my best to edit as fast as possible and get back to regular posting. But I'm not sure exactly when I'll be able to post again. I need to sort through all my footage, see what I have left and what I can do. I just got my laptop yesterday, so I need to install all the programs, and I need to do all of this again with the new laptop. So things are gonna take a little bit of time. But tomorrow I'm leaving Rome in the morning and heading north again, because I'm on my way to Croatia. And I only have about, just over a week, like 8 or 9 days to get there, because in Croatia I have something cool planned. I think you're gonna enjoy that, if you enjoyed at least the last parts of season 1. But that means I also don't have time to stay here in Rome and explore the old ruins and this history and everything that there is to see here in Rome, which I really wanted to do. But you can't get everything, so yeah, it is what it is. But now you know at least what happened, the situation, what I've been doing, and why there is no videos this week or these couple of weeks. I'm gonna get back to posting as soon as I possibly can, but I need to reorganize myself a little bit and figure some things out and get to edit the videos. Find time and place to edit them. But I hope you enjoyed this little episode. If you did, give me a thumbs up and click subscribe and ring the bell if you want to see what happens next. I'm excited about what's going to happen now. I'm very curious, because the next part, as long as no other things happen, I think it's going to be very cool. So stay tuned And we'll see you in the next episode. Peace. Oof. Now I just hope everything goes smoothly from now on. Interesting experiences.